has chosen to part ways, but says Mazar's work for the company was performed, quote, in accordance with all applicable accounting standards and principles, and says the fact that Mazars says it didn't find material discrepancies effectively renders the investigations by the New York District Attorney and the State Attorney General moot. Wolf?
Brian Todd reporting for us. Thank you very much. Let's get some more on this. Joining us now, CNN's chief legal analyst, Jeffrey Toobin, and CNN's chief political analyst, Gloria Borger. Gloria, just how significant is this decision from Trump's longtime accounting firm that it can no longer work for him?
Look, no matter which way the Trump organization tries to spin this, and they're trying, this is a disaster for them. Their longtime accountants have just quit, and they have said, the stuff that we worked on for the last decade or so, forget it. We really can't vouch for it. And it's based on our new position is based on, as they say, information from internal and external sources. So who's going to do business with a company whose longtime accountant, just quit on them because they couldn't verify certain information that was given to them by the client? I mean, what the firm is basically saying is that folks at Trump organization were lying to us.
You know, Jeffrey, in a statement, as you know, the Trump organization argues that Mazar's characterization of its work effectively renders the investigations by the district attorney and the attorney general moot. You heard that in Brian Todd's report. Does it?
You know, I've spoken English my whole life, but I don't even understand what that means because it's 180 degrees wrong. This shows how serious the investigation is. And it creates so many problems. As Gloria said, you know, it creates problems going forward for the business. But there's another part of this statement that's extremely perilous for the Trump organization. They say they have to leave representation because they have a conflict of interest. That suggests witnesses for Mazars are going to be witnesses against members of the Trump organization, whether it's Donald Trump or his children. The fact that these witnesses who are privy to the innermost secrets of the finances of the Trump organization may be incriminating witnesses is just as bad, as not worse, as the fact that they now have to go out into the world without an accounting firm.
And Jeffrey, we're also getting news right now that the January 6th Select Committee has issued more subpoenas related to the fake electoral plot. Of the many ways Trump was trying to overturn the election, was this plot, from everything you know, the most extensive?
Well, it involved a lot of people. Frankly, I think in terms of leading to ultimately criminal charges, I don't think this is the most significant one because it is so sprawling and there's so many people who were not in immediate connection with each other. I think if there are going to be any criminal charges arising out of January 6th, it's going to be about the core accusation of starting a riot, starting an insurrection. That's the heart of this investigation, and I think it's going to remain.
Well, I think to add to Jeffrey, there's also a question of whether there was some conspiracy here with these state electors. Did someone, for example, like Rudy Giuliani, organize, from state to state to state? And I think one of the things the committee is going to be looking at is whether these people were dealing with each other when they decided to file these false claims, and how much of that was done in advance and how much of that was done with the knowledge and the approval of the people in the White House and the people in the Trump campaign.
Great questions indeed. Gloria Borger, Jeffrey Toobin, guys, thank you.